It's time for Greenbrier Gators Baseball on the Lighthouse. Coach Nichols and the mighty Gators have the arms, bats, legs, and hearts to be champions. WPMH is the exclusive radio home of Gators Baseball, which also streams on the John Fredericks Show app. Let's head to the Diamond and join the play-by-play voices of the Gators, John Fredericks and Mark Ragsdale. Exclusive coverage of Greenbrier Christian Academy Gator Baseball is now live on the Lighthouse. WPMH, AM 1010 and 100.1 FM. Play ball, y'all!
Let's play ball.
All right, play ball, y'all. Great to be with us. I'm your voice of the Gators, John Fredericks, doing your play-by-play tonight. Well, here comes the Gators in the run. They're starting the Division II VISAA Virginia State playoffs today. These are the quarterfinals. This is the first game. They have to win this to get to Petersburg on Friday. If they win that, they play for the whole ball of wax on Saturday. Now, let me set the stage for you right here. We're in Gatorland. The Gators home. They're the number 2 seed in this division, so they get a home game. They're playing Atlantic Shores, and the story here, not only is Atlantic Shores ranked number 7, so they come in today, the 7th-ranked team. So the Gators on paper, the big favorite. They're going with their ace, JT Inskeep. But there's huge intrigue in this game because starting on the mound for the Atlantic Shores Seahawks is junior pitcher Nick Matfield. And Matfield was on the Gators for 2 seasons. He was here last year as a junior. He reclassed, and he was odd man out in Pat Nichols' rotation. He went nowhere. Didn't feel like he got a chance. He felt like he got kicked to the curb by the Gators, and he went to Atlantic Shores, and he's become their ace. And here we go. We're ready to start. JT Inskeep on the mound for the Gators, and leading it off for Atlantic Shores is number 15 shortstop Mitchell Kelly, senior, hitting 168 on the season. Yes, the ump is the first base ump is the AD from St. Matthews, where Joseph went, so we want to give him a shout out. And second pitch by Inskeep is a strike. We've got a 1-1 count to Mitchell Kelly, again, 164 on the season, having a tough season here as a senior, but he's leading off. Inskeep's next pitch, grounded up the middle, gobbled up by Nick Britt, the first. Gavin Whitehurst, he got it. 1 out. Score that 6-3. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. And Nick Britt, the junior William & Mary commit over there, quickly gobbled it up. And Gavin Whitehurst at first tonight. That brings up left fielder freshman Jake Pentak hitting 263 for Atlantic Shores. First pitch fastball. Inskeep, the ace of the Gators. He's a senior. Commit, VMI. One of 2 D1 commits right now that Greenbrier Christian has. They're certainly going to have more. Next pitch is just outside. Count evens at 1, another fastball to Pentak. And setting the defense for the Gators. I'll try to do that. Inskeep working quickly to his battery mate, Gavin Younts. That ball fouled off 1-2. Top first, no score. Game just started, 1 out. And Atlantic Shores Seahawks up. Defensively for the Gators, change at third base. Ethan Ott at third. Nick Britt short. J-Mac second. Gavin Whitehouse at first. He's being DH'd for. Next pitch swung and a missed. On a fastball outside, and Pentak goes down swinging. That's going to be 2 outs and bring up Corbin McLeod, the catcher.
Catcher number 11, Corbin McLeod.
McLeod hitting .339 in the season. He's a junior catcher. And Inskeep, first 2 batters looking sharp. First pitch, fastball, just missed outside. Looks to be about mid-80s, I'd say right now, 84, maybe 85. That one, anyway. I'm normally about a mile per hour out. Next pitch, fastball, at the knees, strike call, 0-2. Inskeep getting this fastball over. That's all we've seen so far. Pitching coach Gary Lee calling the pitches. Fastball again, just missed. Low and outside, just off the black. Gavin Yount's the catcher, can't believe it. That's going to make the count 2-1. First pitch was the ball. Inskeep. Strike call, outside. Another fastball. 8 pitches, all fastballs from JT Inskeep. 2-2, high. That's going to be a payoff pitch coming up, 3-2. Inskeep falling behind. Big crowd here at Gatorland in Lavelle Field. Atlantic Shore's big rival. Next pitch, swung and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to do it. 3 up, 3 down, two strikeouts. We're through a half inning. Gators coming to bat. Atlantic Shore's nothing. The Barber Pole Barbershop is proud to support the Greenbrier Christian Academy baseball team. The Barber Pole is a traditional barbershop located on the corner of Kempsville and Volvo Parkway. Their services include full-face shaves, beard trims, and all haircuts are finished with a straight-edge shave around the ears and the back of the neck. The Barber Pole has been serving the Greenbrier area for over 22 years. So stop in for your next haircut and make the Barber Pole Barbershop your haircut home. Go Gators!
Good junk, bad junk, old electronics, computers, cables in a box, laying around, what's to be done? Fortunately, Providence Computers in Chesapeake is your 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily drop-off location for recycling all such stuff. We even appraise and purchase the newer items for hard, cold cash. Providence Computers is located at 473 Kempsville Road in Chesapeake, behind Wawa and next to Walmart. If it's your home or business, we welcome the chance to partner with you to recycle sensibly. Call us today, 382-7768, and see us at providencecomputers.com.
All right, we're back here at Gatorland. First round, VISAA quarterfinal playoffs at Lavelle Field. And on the mound for Atlantic Shore Seahawks is reclassed junior Nick Matfield. He's had an unbelievable season. He was odd man out last year at GCA. Didn't fit into Pat Nichols, the coach's staff. Didn't get a lot of playing time. Didn't like his situation. Transferred to the Seahawks, Atlantic Shores, which is virtually 2 miles up the road. These schools, very intense rivals. It's a long story that I don't really have time to tell on the radio, but they go back sometimes. This was a couple of the administrators at GCA didn't like what was going on, so they broke away, started their own school. And so he's going to be starting tonight. He's had a stellar season, a 0.78 ERA.
The shortstop, number 5, Nick Britt.
That's going to bring up Nick Britt for GCA, shortstop. Nick Britt going to William & Mary. He's a junior D1 commit, hitting .386 on the season. And Nick Britt not messing around this season. He's been hot. Hits for power, spray hitter. But he's hit several leadoff home runs, I think 3 leadoff homers this season. So he can certainly do that. And discussion, Pat Nichols and the home plate umpire, the coach, have no idea what they're talking about. Now out comes fifth-year coach Phil Kojak, and he's having discussion with home plate umpire. We're in the bottom of the first. Gators even haven't had a batter up, so I don't know what they're talking about. Now Matfield and his battery mate Corbin McLeod play catch, setting the defense here for Atlantic Shores. Battery, Nick Mayfield, Corbin McLeod behind the plate, Chase James first, Noah Eckert second, Mitchell Kelly short, Eli Sawyer's third base, Jake Panic left field, Chase Atkins in center, Dylan Cupp in right. And first pitch to Nick Britt, way outside, ball 1 by Matfield. Former GCA player, transferred out to the rival school, and he's been their ace. Second pitch low, ball 2. Now, the intrigue of this game is Matfield would love nothing more than to show his former coach, who wouldn't play him, that he can beat his team in the playoffs. Curveball, strike one, nice pitch. Now we saw the first curveball here on a 2-0 count from Matfield, and it was a beauty. 8 appearances this season. Britt calls time. 0.78 ERA. He's 2-3 on the season, and he's pitched 50 innings. Delivers, swung on, fouled back. Count evens at 2. Matfield, just some really good numbers on the season. Not an overpowering pitcher, Matfield. Well, I just dropped my glasses, of which I can't do anything, Mr. Announcer, without those, right? Next pitch, swung on, and Sky to second, but right there is Noah Eckert, and he pulls it in, 1 out. Britt pops to second.
Also be able to play for the Gators, the center field, number 23, Austin Younts.
And that's going to bring up center fielder Augie Younts. Matfield has got 44 strikeouts on the season. First pitch, curveball, gets it over strike one. Younts, the sophomore center fielder who'll be catching next season, coming in batting .302. And what do we have? Foul ball, 0-2. Fouled off to the right side. Augie, 302 on the season. And Matfield delivers fastball, just missed high. Boy, this home plate umpire, Mr. Stingy, behind the plate, small strike zone. Matfield's next pitch, curveball outside, both 2. It's going to even the count at 2. So we've seen Matfield's curveball. First couple were nasty. Another curve, lined down the left field line, base hit, fair inside the bag. There goes Younts. He's going to go for 2. Fielded, dug out there by Jake Panic, and digs it out. And Augie Younts with a stand-up double, and the Gators got something going.
We also get to the plate the pitcher, number 21, J.T. Inskeep.
That's going to bring up J.T. Inskeep. Inskeep, the VMI commit, the pitcher tonight, hitting .442 on the season. Just think of that, .442, and you're going to play at VMI, and you've played in, I don't know how many appearances it is, but it's a lot. Probably 20. How many games have the Gators played? 29 games. He's played in all of them, hit in all of them, and he's hitting .442 with 4 home runs. For first pitch, curveball, strike one. Next pitch, fastball, gets the call, strike 2, 0-2. On Inskeep, Augie Younts at second base. He's the base runner. Matfield checks him back, curveball way outside, and that's going to be 1-2, kind of a waste pitch. Fake throw to second by Corbin McLeod, the catcher, but nothing doing. Younts at second, 1 out. Dangerous hitter, number 3 hitter, J.T. Inskeep, .442 on the season. Next pitch, curveball, line, just foul. Down the down to third base line, left field line. Inskeep looking for a curve, got it, way out ahead of it, nailed it, but foul. Count stays at 1-2 for Nick Matfield to Inskeep. Younts at second, 1 out. Pitch, curveball high, 2-2. Now the last curveball, Inskeep was all over it, hung a little. Matfield getting it up in the zone. He can't do that again with Inskeep. Matfield checks his runner, delivers fastball, fouled back. Count stays at wild deuces. 1 out. Younts dancing around at second base, but going nowhere. Lots of fan activity here. Big crowd for both teams. The coach of Atlantic Shore Seahawks said they'd expect about 250 here tonight from the visiting team, which is pretty good. Throw to second, safe. Coach Philip Kojak, 5th-year coach here for the Seahawks. Another intrigue story. He was a coach for the Gators. Fastball outside that's going to make it full 3-2. Ethan Ott lurking on deck. Downtown Ryland Brown in the hole. Big pitch here for Nick Matfield early in the game. He's got a 3-2 pitch to Inskeep. Younts on second. Curveball swung on, just got a piece. Nice curveball, got it up a little. But Inskeep just gets a piece. Inskeep just getting a piece of that curveball. Get a little air in here, guys, if that's okay. That all right? Get a little air, okay. Open a window. That ball just fouled. It's going to be 3-2 all over again. Younts at second. Moonshot Ethan Ott on deck. Matfield looks in, gets the call, delivers. Curveball swung on, grounded down the third base line, picked up by Eli Sawyers, and they've got Younts in a rundown, and they get him. Nice play by Sawyers at third base. Sharp grounder. Sawyers got it at third. Faked the throw to first, and Augie Younts came down the line. They get him out, 2 outs. Inskeep first base and a fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up Moonshot Ethan Ott, 8 homers on the season. He's been the big bat for the Gators, hitting .458 on the season with 8 home runs. A lot of 400 hitters here. Matfield's first pitch, fastball way outside ball 1. Ott gets ahead. Now, a couple games ago, Ott struck out 3 times on 9 consecutive curveballs. Never got a fastball. Gets another one high. Inskeep on first, 2 outs. We'll see what Coach Phil Kojak dials up here. Curveball, swung on, could be in the gap, and it is. It's going to fall right in front of center fielder Chance Atkins. Coming around third, and stopping there is Inskeep, and into second with a stand-up double is Moonshot Ethan Ott. Gators, second and third, 2 outs. Downtown Ryland Brown coming up.
Now stepping to the plate, the designated hitter number 18, Ryland Brown.
Out at second, Inskeep at first. Downtown Ryland Brown has been on fire, 314 on the season, 2 homers in the last week. Curveball strike. Nice pitch. Got the first pitch curveball over. Ryland Brown definitely not looking for that, looking for dead ready, didn't get it, 0-1. Matfield trying to wiggle out of this first inning, dangerous hitter. Fastball, low. Nice pitch low over the knees, didn't get the call. Blue, as I said, has a shrunken strike zone here. Matfield, ground ball, third base through the hole! Under the glove of Eli Sanders, he can't get it. It's going to roll to the outfield, and that's going to score 2 runs. Ryland Brown into second. Safe. Ryland Brown with a double. Base hit, 2 RBIs, 2-0 Greenbrier Christian. Just like that, downtown Ryland Brown does it again, 2 RBIs. He's been doing it of late. He's been on fire. Sharp ground ball. Over there was Eli Sawyers, third baseman, couldn't get it and not hit hard enough for Jake Panic to get it fast enough. Scores 2 with 2 outs. Scores Ott from second, JT Inskeep from third, obviously. And the Gators up 2-0. And they still got damage to do. Fly ball, center field, called for. Chance Atkins lines it up. He's got it. And that's going to do it for the Gators. But in the inning, Gators get 3 hits, score 2 runs. Big 2 RBI double by Ryland Brown. End to 1. Gators 2, Seahawks zip.
There is one man that a billion people call the perfect man. PerfectManTruth.com shares the truth about this man with these facts.
The perfect man married a 6-year-old girl.
The perfect man was a slave owner and a slave dealer.
The perfect man raped women and gave others cover to rape also.
The perfect man beheaded 600 Jews at one time.
The perfect man had 11 wives, 9 at one time.
The perfect man tortured and killed unbelievers and taught others to do the same. Visit perfecmantruth.com to understand this dangerous political ideology and help us put up trailer signs in your city to educate others about this perfect man. If more people know the truth,
perhaps fewer people will want to be like the perfect man.
Perfecmantruth.com is solely responsible for the contents of this ad.
All right, we're back. Gators pick up 2. Bottom of the first. Jump out ahead 2-0. Big 2 RBI stubble by Rylan Brown. Downtown, he's been red hot. And the Gators getting 3 doubles in that inning. Augie Outs got caught in a rundown after his double. But the Gators strike anyway. Nick Matfield made some good pitches. But this is a very tough lineup, 1-9 by Greenbrier Christian.
The second inning, the right fielder, number 24, Dylan Cupp.
That's going to bring up junior Dylan Cupp. Hitting, see where he is. Hang on, let me get back to my place. And Cupp hitting, if I can find him, 204 in the season. Junior. Playing right field tonight. Inskeep, fastball, strike 1, gets ahead. Another fastball swung and a miss. Inskeep overpowering these hitters right now. Gary Lee, the pitching coach, has not called anything but a fastball. His philosophy is when they can hit the fastball, I'll go to something else. Fastball, high. 1-2. Inskeep has been the ace for Greenbrier Christian all season long. 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Count stays the same. A lot of fans here lined up. Both bleachers packed, standing room only. In Gatorland at Lavelle Field. Inskeep delivers. Wave that, strike 3. Another fastball, another strikeout. That's 3 strikeouts in a row for Inskeep. Cup goes down swinging, and that's going to bring up first baseman Chase James.
Also to the plate, the first baseman, number 27, Chase James.
James hitting 169, left-handed batter. Reese Nobles of Rivals.com is here, covering the game, up in the box with us, keeping us company, keeping things light. First pitch outside. Follow him on Twitter, at Nobles Reese. Fastball, fouled off, left side, 0-2. I'm sorry, 1-1. Go to Rivals.com, Reese Nobles, read his stuff, but only read his. Every time you see his name, click on it like 20, but don't click anybody else. Never click anybody else except Reese Nobles. In fact, when you get up in the morning, just go click it. You go to bed, click him again. Show him some love. His managers will be like, well, this guy's got this huge following. Everybody reads him, and that's it. They just come to the site for him. Then when raise time comes, he'll be able to name his own salary. Outside, 2-2. Rivals.com, Reese Nobles. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back by the left-hander, Chase James. Three-two pitch. And sky to center. Augie Younts running around out there and finally gets under it and makes the catch. 1 out. 2 outs. I'm sorry, 2 outs.
Now stepping to the plate, the third baseman, number 12, Eli Sawyers.
All right, that's going to bring up third baseman Eli Sawyers, Jr. Sawyers wears number 12, 333 right-handed batter against a right-hander Inskeep, who so far has 5 up, 5 down. Fastball, strike 1, outside corner. Inskeep not messing around today. Next pitch, fastball, strike 2. I don't know what Eli's looking for. He's going to get a fastball. You might as well swing the bat, son. Fastball, fouled off. I mean, after 20 consecutive fastballs, if I'm Eli Sawyers, I'm probably guessing fastball. Here comes another one. 0-2 pitch. Fastball. And grounded through the hole, through the right side, through first and second. That's going to be the first hit for the Gators on a fastball. Maybe Eli was listening to me. Base hit. Sawyers, right side.
Now stepping to the plate, the pitcher number 3, Nick Matfield.
Seahawks get a base runner. Sawyers on first base. 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Nick Matfield, the pitcher. And Matfield hitting .131 in the season, right-handed pitcher. First pitch line, left field. Josh Stevens take 2 steps back and corrals it in. Fly out, Josh Stevens left field by Nick Matfield. Hit it hard, but right at Stevens. Where? Through 1.5. Greenbrier Christian 2. Seahawks zip.
Hey, this is Mark Livingstone with Cornerstone First Financial, and I need to tell you that we've just seen the largest single drop in mortgage interest rates in over a decade, allowing nearly 5 million homeowners to now save money on their mortgage. In fact, mortgage refinance applications have reached their highest level in 3 years as interest rates have plunged in the aftermath of the recent Fed meeting. What does this mean to you? With the average rate on the 30-year fixed now close to 4%, 4.9 million borrowers could likely qualify for a refinance and reduce their interest rate by at least 0.75 percentage point. At Cornerstone First, we guarantee to meet or beat any competitor on this very station, or we'll pay your mortgage for an entire year. Some restrictions apply. Our phone number is 866-625-1221. That's 866-625-1221. And our website is cornerstonefirst.com.
NMLS ID 183265, consumeraccess.org.
We're back. I'm the voice of the Gators, John Fredericks, here at Gatorland. And 2-0 Gators, bottom of the second, leading off sophomore, second baseman, J-Mac, James McGrady. First pitch, Matfield line, third base, shot, picked up, Sawyers to first. Chase James, got it, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ball hit hard by J-Mac, but 1 hopper right to Eli Sawyers. Nice play by the third baseman. 1 out.
Down the plate, number 7, left fielder Josh Stevens.
That's going to bring up Josh Stevens, senior, for GCA left-handed batter. Commit to the CNU captains. First pitch, pop foul left side. It's going to go out of play. Oh, 1. Stevens, 293 on the season, plays left field. Senior, this is going to be it for him. He's got a maximum 2 more games after this. Stevens, ground ball, second base. Picked up by Noah Eckert, over to first. To Chase James, and that's going to do it for Stevens. Grounds to second, 2 outs. Nice inning so far for Matfield. Seemed to be settling down.
Now stepping in, the right fielder number 10, Chris Harrell.
That's senior Chris Harrell, hot as a pepper Harrell. First pitch, curveball, gets in there for a strike 1. Matfield getting his curveball over tonight. Josh Harrell has been red hot, probably the hottest hitter in TCIS, hitting 9th again tonight. Harrell fouls it off 0-2. Harrell playing right field tonight. He's hitting .276. And even the outs he's making, hot as a pepper, Harrell has hit the ball right in the nose almost every time up. He's seen the ball really well. Matfield delivers, swung on a miss, struck him out. On a curveball, that's going to do it. We're through 2 in Gatorland. GCA 2, Atlantic Shores nothing. Keep it right here.
Dominion Energy's core values are safety, ethics, excellence,
teamwork, and embracing change. Dominion Energy is not simply reacting to customer expectations, they're creating new ones by embracing change. As one of the country's largest energy providers and with 2.5 million Virginia customers, they are committed to providing you the best service today and well into the future. To learn more, visit DominionEnergy.com. That's DominionEnergy.com.
America's Godzilla of truth.
You were the only radio host in the country, John, who said Donald Trump should get in this race, and when he does, I'm going to support him the second he does. You were the only guy saying that, if you remember, because I remember.
The John Fredericks Show.
Everybody else tells us now, you and I, they were there on day one. They had these major roles in the campaign, right? It's amazing. It's amazing.
Stay connected online and take them wherever you go. To get the free John Fredericks Show app, follow on Twitter at JF Radio Show.
People literally just make things up. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Center fielder number 14, Chance Atkins.
All right, that's going to bring up Chance Atkins, center fielder, senior, Atlantic Shores, 2-0, Greenbrier Christian, top three. Inskeep first pitch, fly ball, left field. Harrell, Josh Stevens giving a chase, but it's going to go out of play down the left field line. Chance Atkins playing center field tonight for Atlantic Christian. Strike two, hitting .075 on the season, having a tough season. .075 as a senior, and he's down in the count 0-2. Inskeep, fastball, popped, right side. Gavin Whitehurst giving chase in the stands. Goes in the bleachers, foul. Count stays 0-2 to Chance Atkins. .075, not having a particularly stellar season right here. But Inskeep just rolling along. Atkins, line drive, center field, right at Augie outs. He reels it in. Ball hit on the nose, but right at him. Got to hit him where they ain't. That's going to be the first out. Line drive.
Now stepping to the plate, the designated hitter number 1, Justin Brown.
The outs, and that's going to bring up Justin Brown. He's a DH hitter, and he's hitting .077. So not a lot of bats on this team, Atlantic Shores. First pitch, fastball high, ball one. One out, top three, Gatorland. Quarterfinals, VISAA playoffs. Winner goes on to Petersburg on Friday night to play the semifinals in Division II. Loser, well, their season's done. They play golf. Inskeep, 2-0. Fastball, misses low, 3-0. One out, no base runners. Top three, GCA 2, Atlantic Shores, nothing. Inskeep, 3-0 pitch. Gets the strike, 3-1. Take all the way by Brown. He's DHing tonight. Inskeep, wheels and deals. Gets the call, strike two, outside corner. I've yet to see him throw anything else with a fastball, and we're through 2 1/3 innings. Fastball, a curveball, swung on and missed on a 3-2 pitch. Inskeep finally throws a curveball and gets Justin Brown way out, swinging on top of it. His first breaking pitch tonight, 2 outs.
Shortstop, number 15, Mitchell Kelly.
So just when I said he hasn't thrown a breaking ball, he does on a 3-2 pitch. He gets him, 2 outs. Fastball by Mitchell Kelly, popped foul. Kelly grounded to short his first time up. Kelly, 164 hitter for Atlantic Shores. Inskeep pitches outside, 101. Fifth-year coach here at Atlantic Shores for the Seahawks, Philip Kojak. Next pitch, high ball 2-1. Kojak played for Liberty University and was a signee for the Pittsburgh Pirates organization, played 4 years of minor league baseball, right-handed pitcher, Only 5'7", 5'8", right-handed pitcher, set a bunch of minor league records in the independent league. Swung on, base hit, center field, right up the middle. And Mitchell Kelly gets the second hit of the night for Atlantic Shores, and he'll be at first base with one out. Bringing up Jake Pantak.
Now stepping to the plate, the left fielder, number 7, Jake Pantak.
Pantak's the freshman left fielder. He struck out his last time up. Pantak hitting .263 on the season, right-hand batter. Seahawks, runner on first, one out. First pitch, ground ball, second base. J-Mac over, only one play, and that's the Whitehurst at first, but that's all they need. That's going to be the third out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left for Atlantic Shores. We're through 2.5. Greenbrier Christian 2, Atlantic Shores nothing.
The Barber Pole Barbershop is proud to support the Greenbrier Christian Academy baseball team. The Barber Pole is a traditional barbershop located on the corner of Kempsville and Volvo Parkway. Their services include full-face shaves, beard trims, and all haircuts are finished with a straight-edge shave around the ears and the back of the neck. The Barber Pole has been serving the Greenbrier area for over 22 years. So stop in for your next haircut and make the Barber Pole Barbershop your haircut home. Go Gators!
Good junk, bad junk, old electronics, computers, cables in a box, laying around, what's to be done? Fortunately, Providence Computers in Chesapeake is your 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily drop-off location for recycling all such stuff. We even appraise and purchase the newer items for hard, cold cash. Providence Computers is located at 473 Kempsville Road in Chesapeake, behind Wawa and next to Walmart. If it's your home or business, we welcome the chance to partner with you to recycle sensibly. Call us today, 382-7768, and see us at providencecomputers.com.
You're back at Gatorland with the quarterfinals, first round of the VISAA playoffs here at Lavelle Field. And we're going to the bottom of the third. Greenbrier Christian leading 2-0. Leadoff hitter Nick Britt coming up.
Number 5, Nick Britt.
Nick Britt, D1 commit, William and Mary. Popped out the second his last time up. Back out there on the mound for Atlantic Shore Seahawks is junior Nick Matfield, right-hander. Not overpowering, but great curveball tonight. His first pitch, fastball popped up, and going down the line, shortstop, Mitchell Kelly runs it down. Nice play. Mitchell Kelly in foul territory runs it down, and that's going to be one out. Nice play, Kelly. Second pop out of the night for Britt.
The center fielder, number 23, Austin Youts.
It's going to bring up 304 hitter, sophomore Augie Youts, playing center field tonight. He'll be their starting catcher next year. His brother, Gavin Youts, the battery mate tonight, the senior, will be graduating. And Youts likely to go back behind the plate. Fastball missed, curveball missed. Matfield falling behind, Youts 2-0. Youts doubled, and a gap his last time up. 2-0 pitch, fastball, strike. See, Matfield's got a nice curveball, so on that pitch, Youts really couldn't wait dead red on 2-0. He's getting his curve over. Curve outside, now down 3-1. And this is when a high school pitcher can get their curveball over. Next pitch, curveball popped up. Shortstop going back, calling Mitchell Kelly under it. Grabs it. 2 outs. Nice pitch by Matfield. 2 outs. So Matfield, after really struggling in that first inning,
now stepping in the bat, the pitcher, number 21, JT Inskeep,
has set down 6 in a row and been very efficient on the night. Now, was it Friday night he threw 90 pitches. The prior Tuesday he threw 100. Curveball, strike one, nice pitch. That curveball, he's got it working tonight. JT Inskeep was out last at bat on a fielder's choice. Got Youts at second base, and that ball missed. They asked maybe it was he went around in the swing, but first base ump says no go. Or did he? No, 1-1. 1-1 to Inskeep. Next pitch, fastball, strike 2 call. And right now, Nick Matfield has settled down, and he's got the Gators off balance. Curveball swung and a miss, strike three. Matfield got him on a curveball. Gators 3 up, 3 down. We're through 3. Gators 2, Seahawks nothing. We'll be right back.
There is one man that a billion people call the perfect man. PerfectManTruth.com shares the truth about this man with these facts.
The perfect man married a 6-year-old girl.
The perfect man was a slave owner and a slave dealer.
The perfect man raped women and gave others cover to rape also.
The perfect man beheaded 600 Jews at one time.
The perfect man had 11 wives, 9 at one time.
The perfect man tortured and killed unbelievers and taught others to do the same. Visit PerfectManTruth.com to understand this dangerous political ideology and help us put up trailer signs in your city to educate others about this perfect man.
If more people know the truth,
Perhaps fewer people will want to be like the perfect man.
PerfectManTruth.com is solely responsible for the contents of this ad.
All right, you're back. John Fredericks, voice of the Gators. Don't forget, download our free app. Just go to the Apple Store or Google Play. John Fredericks, put it in, download it.
In the fourth inning for the Seahawks, the catcher, number 11, Corbin McLeod.
And don't forget to join me tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. and every morning, Monday to Friday, your Godzilla of the Truth in America. I'm with you. Love to have you. Well, JT Inskeep back on the mound. And McLeod leading it off. McLeod, catcher, junior, struck out his last time out up swinging. Inskeep gets the first pitch over, strike one. Inskeep just rolling along, 2 hits so far for the Seahawks. Curveball, only second one of the night, catches the corner, strike 2. McLeod struck out on 3 pitches, I think his last time up. Next pitch, fouled back. 0-2. Inskeep working rather quickly. So does Matfield. Both of them quick workers. Top 4, GCA 2. Atlanta Shores nothing. Another breaking pitch fouled off. Count stays at 0-2. Inskeep coming up on his 50th pitch. He's been efficient. 2 hits, no runs, and 4 strikeouts. 0-2 pitch coming again to McLeod. Curveball, swung on, line drive. Coming in is Josh Stevens. He can't get it. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Left field. Stevens gave it a chase, but couldn't get there. And that's going to be a leadoff hit for Corbin McLeod for the Seahawks. Maybe they got something going. 3rd hit tonight. Off ace JT Inskeep. That's going to bring up right fielder Dylan Cupp Jr. He struck out his first time up. So at first base, Corbin McLeod, nobody out. Seahawks, we understand they got
Substitute runner number 28, Sean Carroll.
not a lot of home run hitters, though they're going to play a little small ball. Inskeep throws over to keep McLeod honest, and he scampers back. Top 4 VISAA first round quarterfinals of the playoffs. Curveball high, doesn't get on top of it. Falls behind Inskeep, Dylan Cupp 1-0. We're at Gatorland. Gators win tonight. They go to Petersburg at Virginia State University on Friday. They lose, their season's over. Same with Atlantic Shores. 1 and done. Outside ball 2. Another breaking pitch. So second time through the order. 8-year pitching coach Gary Lee mixing it up a little bit. He calls the pitches for GCA. Inskeep, 2-0 pitch, fouled back 2-1. Cupp looks much better this at bat than he did the last one. And Cupp 204 in the season. They've only got 2 300 hitters on this team. McLeod and Sawyers. Curveball, just missed low. And Inskeep falls behind Cup 3-1. 3-1. Inskeep doesn't want to really walk anybody. Next pitch. Fastball popped up and calling it third baseman Ott gloves it, 1 out. Pop out 5. So Cup got ahead in the count, 3-1, then pops up a fastball, 1 out.
Number 27, Chase James.
McLeod stays at first. That's going to bring up first baseman Chase James. James hitting 169 in the season, left-handed batter. Skied hard, hit the ball hard to center field last time up. Had a good at bat. And that's going to be a wild pitch. I don't know where that one was going. Airmailed it over everybody's head. Flies to the backstop. And there's going to be a wild pitch. And McLeod is going to get to second base, 1 out. Atlantic Shores here. Top or down 2-0. First time they've had a runner in scoring position. They're going to try to get this run in. 10-year coach Phil Kojak set all-time games started in the minor leagues. Most wins, most strikeouts, most innings pitched, and broke the Frontier Independence League record with 16 strikeouts in one game in the minor leagues. He was a minor league phenom. Never made it to the major leagues, but threw in the 90s and tough as nails. Coach Philip Kojak. 2-0 to James. Next pitch, fastball, outside corner, strike 1, 2-1. James was a coach here for Greenbrier Christian for 5 years, and then he got fired by GCA. Pickoff attempt, no good. So Kojak wanted the head coaching job. They changed ADs. AD Moore came in, and he went in a different direction. They hired Pat Nichols after Gary Lavelle, longtime coach here, retired. And he basically got fired. They gave him a letter for his walking papers, and that was that. So Kojak got fired by GCA. Then he started the baseball program at Stonebridge in the Metro League and did a really nice job there. 2 years, then went to Norcom as pitching coach for 1 year, and then went to Atlantic Shores Seahawks, where he's been there 5 years. Swung on line drive. Nick Britt spears it. He's going to go to third. They've got Corbin McLeod in a rundown. Back to second. He's in a pickle. McLeod tagged out. He's out. 2 outs. Cup at first base. Nice play by the William & Mary commit, Nick Britt, smooth as silk on that one. 2 out. 2 outs.
Stepping into third base, number 12, Eli Sawyers.
So on that fielder's choice, James to first, Sawyers comes up. He had a base hit his last time up, but that wipes out their run in scoring position. Hard ground ball to short. Looked like it had eyes. Nick Britt got over there and scooped it up like a vacuum cleaner. Went to third to Ott. They had him in a rundown, McLeod, and they got him going back to second. And Chase James had nowhere to go but stay at first base, where he is now with 2 outs. 1-0 count. Next pitch, Inskeep low. Ball 2. Inskeep, curveball, swung on and missed. It's going to make the count 2-1 to Sawyers. Playing third base tonight and looking good at third base. Inskeep delivers, fastball, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Showed him a little heat there, mid-80s, fastball. Inskeep's got another week of baseball in high school, and then he's going to the VMI Keydets, where, of course, I do the football game, so I'll see him there. Ground ball, first base, grabbed by Whitehurst, foul. Count stays at wild deuces across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-0 Gators. Inskeep right here wants to get out of this inning, smells blood, looks in, looks his runner back, delivers, fastball, strike 3 call. That's going to do it for the Seahawks. They get a hit, they leave a runner, finally get a runner in scoring position. We're through, 3.5. GCA 2, Atlantic Shores 0.
Hey, this is Mark Livingstone with Cornerstone First Financial, and I need to tell you that we've just seen the largest single drop in mortgage interest rates in over a decade, allowing nearly 5 million homeowners to now save money on their mortgage. In fact, mortgage refinance applications have reached their highest level in 3 years as interest rates have plunged in the aftermath of the recent Fed meeting. What does this mean to you? With the average rate on the 30-year fixed now close to 4%, 4.9 million borrowers could likely qualify for a refinance and reduce their interest rate by at least 0.75 percentage point. At Cornerstone First, we guarantee to meet or beat any competitor on this very station, or we'll pay your mortgage for an entire year. Some restrictions apply. Our phone number is 866-625-1221. That's 866-625-1221. And our website is cornerstonefirst.com.
NMLS ID 183265, consumeraccess.org.
All right, you're back on the John Fredericks Radio Network. Don't forget, check me out tomorrow, 6 a.m., Monday to Friday. Download my free app. I am your Godzilla of the truth in America. Always good things to talk about where Trump voters come to talk in the morning. First pitch, Matfield high to moonshot Ethan Ott, 8 homers on the season. Had a double his first time up. Curveball, Matfield gets it in there, 1-1. Next pitch, fastball, inside corner, beautifully placed. Spotted that one. He doesn't have an overpowering fastball, Matfield. Maybe 78, 77, 76, somewhere in there. 77, I'm going to say, or 76. 76, I settled on that. But he spots it. 2-2 pitch. Fastball, grounded, third base, picked up by Sawyers. Can't find the handle. And that's going to go, I would score that an infield hit. I don't know what they're going to do, but Sawyers had to charge that, tried to barehanded, couldn't do it. And I'm going to score that a base hit for Ethan Ott. And he's 2 for 2 on the night. No outs, runner on. Pat Nichols in to talk to the ump. Don't know why. Maybe Mr. Announcer knows why, Mr. Clark. Do you know why, Mr. Clark? All right, when Mr. Clark is perplexed, you know the wheels have come off.
Now setting in the designated hitter, number 18, Ryland Brown.
All right, that's going to bring up downtown Ryland Brown. Ethan Ott, leadoff hitter, first base against Matfield. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed. Oh, Ryan Brown turns into a corkscrew on that swing. Looking for a fastball. Got nothing of the kind and screwed himself into the dirt. Strike 1. Curveball, pounded foul, strike 2. Downtown Ryan Brown, he says, hey, throw me a fastball, dude. Give me some red. Don't be throwing me this curveball junk. Give me something I can drive. 0-2. 0-2 downtown Ryan Brown. Please throw me a fastball. He gets it, but it's high. 1-2. Ryan Brown looking to give one of those curveballs, looking to hit the top of the school there in Virginia Beach. Fastball, second base, gobbled up by Noah Eckerd to second for 1. Back to first, safe. Almost turned the double play. Eckerd to Kelly to James. And that mows down Ott. And Ryland Brown becomes your base runner at first base. Nice play. Atlantic Shore's nice infield. That ball was hit hard to Eckert, scooped it up, went to short to Kelly, back to first. Ryland Brown, too much speed, but they almost got him. That's going to be one out. And Ryland Brown at first base, always a threat to steal. Bringing up grand slam Gavin Younts, the catcher. Tonight, Younts, 300 hitter on the season, and skied out to center field Atkins' first time up. Brown on first, one out. Matfield throws over, nothing doing. Matfield, 3 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. And he's up to 55 pitches. Curveball, strike call, nice pitch by the junior reclass. Played for GCA last year and didn't fit into Pat Nichols' pitching plans. He was odd man out. He went to Atlantic Shores and he's thrived. Throw to first base, pickoff. They got him! Out! On a close play at first, downtown, Ryland Brown picked off by Nick Matfield. And you got to remember, all these players are former teammates the last 2 seasons of Matfield's. And he picks off Ryland Brown, 2 outs. Curveball to Younts. I think that's foul, 0-2. So Ryland Brown picked off first base by his former teammate Matfield. 0-2 pitch to Younts. Curveball, swung on, drilled, foul. Left-hand side, harmless strike. Matfield smiling. And shaking off a bunch of pitches. Now the fastball. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Changes it up with a fastball in the outside corner. And Gavin Younts goes down swinging. We're through 4 in Gatorland. Great game. First round of the VISAA quarterfinal playoffs. We're in a tight one, a barn burner. GCA 2, Atlantic Shores Seahawks, nothing. Top 5th coming up. Keep it right here.
America's Godzilla of Truth.
You were the only radio host in the country, John, who said Donald Trump should get in this race, and when he does, I'm going to support him the second he does. You were the only guy saying that, if you remember, because I remember.
The John Fredericks Show.
Everybody else tells us now, you and I, they were there on day one. They had these major roles in the campaign, right? It's amazing. It's amazing.
Stay connected online and take them wherever you go. To get the free John Fredericks Show app, follow on Twitter at JF Radio Show.
People literally just make things up. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
One of Dominion Energy's most important core values is safety, both in the workplace and in the community. It's the company's highest priority. And as an industry leader in safety, Dominion's first and fundamental goal is to send every employee home safe every day. That is the only acceptable standard of performance for them and for their customers. To learn more, visit DominionEnergy.com. That's DominionEnergy.com.
We're back. Quarterfinals, playoffs. Doesn't get better than this. Last home game of the season for the 2019 Greenbrier Christian Academy Gators. If they win, they go on to Petersburg Friday night. They lose, they're out. Same thing with Atlantic Shores Seahawks. They're the 7th seed. Gators the 2nd seed. And we're going to the top of the 5th in a very tight game, 2-0 GCA. Inskeep, 57 pitches, 3 hits. No runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks. That's been key. Inskeep's first pitch to Nick Matfield, the pitcher, low ball 1. Matfield fly to left field his first time up. And that ball is hit to right field, but right there is Harrell. Lines it up, makes the play, can't court, 1 out. Sky to left, sky to right. Next time we'll sky to center, and he'll have the backwards trifecta. Brings up Chance Atkins. He lined out hard to center field to Augie Younts, first time up. Right-handed batter, senior. 075 hitter. Ground ball third base under the mitt of Ethan Ott. That's going to be an E5.
That was a routine ground ball to third base. Otts had problems at third all season. They continue tonight. Kiera, runner on first, one out.
Hitter, number 1, Justin Brown.
E5, Atkins on first base, and that's going to bring up Justin Brown. Struck out his last time up, hitting 0.77. He's a DH. Inskeep looks his runner back, delivers, fastball fouled back, 0-1. So on the error, Chase Atkins at first base. Atlantic Shores running out of outs. They need to get something going. They got one out here tonight in the 5th inning. Throw over, back. Coach Philip Kojak just trying to figure out some way to get something going. Maybe get a runner in scoring position, cut this to a one-run game. Inskeep steps off, nothing going. So a lot of, as I say, intrigue here tonight. Kojak, 5-year coach of Atlantic Shores. He got fired by Greenbrier Christian when he was coaching here. Swung on, fastball high, swung on and missed. 0-2, and of course Matfield, 2-year Gator, went to Atlantic Shores, didn't feel he was getting enough playing time, so he's starting tonight. So a lot of paybacks. Atlantic Shores beat Greenbrier Christian in the quarterfinals right here at GCA 2 years in a row. John Sawyer, the fireballing left-hander, D1 commit to ODU, beat him twice. So the Gators looking to get that monkey off their back. Inskeep, 1-2 pitch, curveball, soft grounder off the mound. Inskeep grabs it, falls down. Soft ground ball, just up the third base line. Inskeep, a great athlete. He plays basketball, two-sport athlete. Jumped off the mound like a cat, grabbed it, and then lost his footing and tumbled. He's smiling. He's fine. That's going to go as a base hit for Justin Brown. Putting runners on first and second with one out and bringing up
shortstop number 15, Mitchell Kelly.
Leadoff hitter Mitchell Kelly. He grounded to short and singled. One of not a lot of hits off of Inskeep. I think they might be scoring that in. No, that was a hit. There's no question. That was the 4th hit by Atlantic Shores. Inskeep now in a little bit of trouble. Curveball low to Kelly, ball 1. The dugout and the fans for Atlantic Shores now getting into the game. They got something to cheer about. Justin Brown on first. Chance Atkins on second. He's there because of the error. First and second, one out. Inskeep, 1-0. Pitch, out, strike. Gets the call. 1-1. To leadoff hitter, senior Mitchell Kelly needs a big hit here. Atlantic Shores needs to get something going. Inskeep delivers curveball high. Just high, ball 2. Good take there by Kelly. Kelly's a good ball player. He's played a great shortstop so far tonight. And looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound by Pat Nichols. I think there's action. There's just now action in the Gators bullpen. Is that Morton? Anthony Morton, their closer in the 5th inning, gets up. Nichols taking no chances. He's got to win this game. He's out there talking to Inskeep, his ace pitcher. He's got a 2-1 count on Kelly. But he hasn't looked as sharp in the 5th inning or the 4th as he did in the first 3. Now the home plate umpire goes out to break up their party. Nichols stalling for time. Now, Pat Nichols has got a very quick hook. That's why we
nicknamed him, or I did anyway, Captain Hook. He walks back, no hook here. Inskeep's going to keep the ball 2-1, 1 out, 2-1 count to Kelly. Key sequence in this game. Atkins on second, Justin Brown on first. There's 1 out. And their senior leadoff hitter up, Mitchell Kelly, singled his last time up. He's ahead in the count 2-1. Inskeep sets, looks, delivers, fake bunt, waved that. And what did they call that? Looked like he stuck the bat out. It should be 2-2. They went to first base. Now they're having a discussion. First base ump says no. We still don't have the play up on the board. Our scorekeeper, Bonnie, refusing to put it up. She can't believe it. Bonnie on strike. She says, I will not put up a third ball because he faked a bunt and he didn't pull the bat back. So we think it's 3-1, but Bonnie will not put it up out of protest. Inskeep, next pitch, strike. 3-2. Miss Bonnie finally relents and puts up the ball. 3-2 on the scoreboard. Payoff pitch. Big pitch in this game. First and second, Shores. Pitch. Swung up. Popped up. And catcher, called off by Whitehurst, first baseman. Grabs it, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch, big pitch, fastball. And Kelly pops it out to first baseman J.T. Whitehurst. Gavin Whitehurst.
Stepping in the left fielder, number 7, Jake Pantak.
Pops out the first baseman who's being DH for tonight, Gavin Whitehurst, 2 outs. That's going to bring up Jake Pentek. Chance on second, Brown on first. First pitch. Curveball, strike 1 call. Catches the outside corner, 2 outs. First and second for Shores. They need a big hit here. They have an error and an infield hit. They have to capitalize. Inskeep, curveball, grounded, foul, 0-2. To Pentek, he struck out, swinging, and grounded to second base, 0-2. Inskeep now seems to be settling down. Ahead, 0-2. Atlantic Shores, Atkins on second, Brown on first. A mini rally with 2 outs. They need a miracle. Pentak looks, Inskeep, curveball, just missed. Tough pitch to take, 0-2. Great pitch. And that's going to make it a 1-2. Inskeep up to 82 pitches. They're making him work in this inning. Trying to get him out of there, but why? He's got to face, then they have to face red-hot closer Anthony Morton. What a nightmare. Inskeep, next pitch. Just missed again. Senior catcher Gavin Younts says, excuse me, sir, where on earth was that? Thank you, sir. That's not what I'd say. 2-2 on 2 pitches, borderline, both missed. Either one could have been called strike 3. Here's Inskeep, 2-2 pitch. Curveball, swung on, popped, grounded foul. Down third base, counts stay at 2-2. Another curveball by Inskeep. Trusting his breaking pitch now. Jake Pentak, key situation here for the freshman. He waits. Inskeep delivers. Fastball. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. High fastball, high heat, and it got him. Pentak K's strikes out, and that's going to do it for Atlantic Shores. They got an error. They got an infield hit, and that's it. They strand 2. We're through 5.5. GCA 2, Atlantic Shores nothing.
The Barber Pole Barbershop is proud to support the Greenbrier Christian Academy baseball team. The Barber Pole is a traditional barbershop located on the corner of Kempsville and Volvo Parkway. Their services include full-face shaves, beard trims, and all haircuts are finished with a straight-edge shave around the ears and the back of the neck. The Barber Pole has been serving the Greenbrier area for over 22 years. So stop in for your next haircut and make the Barber Pole Barbershop your haircut home. Go Gators!
Good junk, bad junk. Old electronics, computers, cables in a box laying around. What's to be done? Fortunately, Providence Computers in Chesapeake is your 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily drop-off location for recycling all such stuff. We even appraise and purchase the newer items for hard, cold cash. Providence Computers is located at 473 Kempsville Road in Chesapeake, behind Wawa and next to Walmart. If it's your home or business, we welcome the chance to partner with you to recycle sensibly. Call us today, 382-7768, and see us at providencecomputers.com.
We're back, bottom fifth, GCA 2, Atlantic Shores nothing. Atlantic Shores got 6 more outs.
Now subject to play for the Gators in bottom of the 5th inning, number 3, second baseman James McGrady.
J-Mac leading off for Greenbrier Christian. J-Mac 0 for 1 on the day, grounded to third. Very, very good game here so far through 4 innings by Matfield. The right-hander delivers curveball low, ball 1. Falls behind J-Mac. But Matfield, 4 innings, 4 hits, those 2 runs in the first inning, no walks and 3 strikeouts. Next pitch low, fastball outside. J-Mac ahead in the count 2-0. J-Mac, part of the GCA Irish gang. Next pitch, ground ball, second base, fielded by Noah Eckert, and the first to James. They got him. Nice play, second baseman Noah Eckert. Solid infield Atlantic Shores has in Sawyers, Kelly, Eckert, and James. Solid. That's going to bring up Josh Stevens. He's a senior. He's going to CNU next season with the captain's D3 commit. First pitch outside, ball 1. And Matfield falling behind Josh Stevens. 2-0. Matfield delivers to the left-hander. Nice pitch, fastball, outside corner, low over the knees. 2-1. Matfield just gets the ball and goes. Next pitch, curveball in the dirt, 3-1. So after the McGrady ground out, Stevens working the count to 3-1. Only 62 pitches so far for Matfield. 3-1 pitch, swung on, grounded foul ball down the first baseline. And with a ball 3, that's going to load it up. 3-2 to Josh Stevens. It's going to be a payoff pitch here from Matfield. Has not walked the batter tonight. Matfield winds, delivers, fastball, and ground ball through the hole in the right side, base hit for Josh Stevens. Getting the 1-out single through the hole to right, and Stevens' speed, a threat to steal. He's on first base.
Now stepping in the right fielder, number 10, Chris Harrell.
Atlantic Shores cannot afford to give the Gators any more runs, or they're going to be out of this game with Morton warming up in the bullpen. The Gators closer, they have 2 days off. They're off Wednesday and Thursday. If they win this game, they go to Petersburg at Virginia State. Bunt foul. Nope, fair. And is that fair ball? Catcher Corbin McLeod saying it should be a foul ball, but it was ruled fair. So here's what happened. On the bunt from Harrell, McLeod picked it up, threw it to second, and it went over the glove of second baseman Noah Eckert and into center field. So that's going to go as an error. E2 on the catcher. I'm sorry, E4. Got a glove on it and put first and second 1 out for Greenbrier Christian and Nick Britt up. First pitch, Matfield, fastball fouled off. So Harrell on first, Stevens on second. 1 out, speed on the base paths. That bunt by Chris Harrell, McLeod thought it was a foul ball. Threw it anyway, and it went off the glove of second baseman Noah Eckert into center field, first and second. Matfield delivers fastball high, and that's going to make the count 2-1 to leadoff hitter
Nick Britt 0 for 2 on the day, 1 out. Nick Britt popped to second, popped to short. Augie Younts on deck. Next pitch, curveball in the dirt. Ball 3, and that gets away from McLeod, and scampering into third base is a speedy Josh Stevens on the pass ball. So that puts for GCA a runner on third in scoring position. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. There's 1 out. Fly ball gets him in. Here's how Coach Philip Kojak plays it. He's got his third baseman, Sawyers, in even with the grass. Shortstop and second base, Kelly Eckert in double play depth. So if the balls hit the third, they're coming home. Middle infield, they're going for 2. Fastball strike call, 2-2. Here's the problem with this strategy. Nick Britt might be the fastest player in the TCIS. Chances of doubling him up, next to 0. 2-2 pitch. Nick Britt calls time. Gators know another run here is big. Josh Stevens at third, Harrell at first. Pitch, curveball. Outside gets away, but everybody stays. McLeod gets back on it. 3-2. It's going to be a payoff pitch with Harrell at first, likely going on this pitch. Stevens at third. Payoff pitch. Matfield to Nick Britt. Here it comes. Fastball. Low. Ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Nick Britt getting the walk. Nice at bat, and that's going to bring out fifth-year coach, former pitcher, minor league record-setting pitcher, went to Liberty University, right-hander himself, Philip Kojak. He says that his mantra for the team is family. He says they're a family. They win together, laugh together, cry together. That's going to bring up Augie Younts. Augie 1 for 2 on the night. A double and the pop to short. Long meeting on the mound with their coach and pitching coach. So he was a former pitcher himself. And pitching coach Phil Kojak. And Kojak seems to be satisfied with his right-hander. So we get the bases loaded. This big hit here, and this game is really going to be tough for Atlantic Shores to get back in it. They're down 2-0 now. We're at the bottom of the fifth, 1 out. Augie Younts up. He's doubled and popped to short. 303 on the season. Matfield now up to 75 pitches. Bases loaded. First pitch. Fastball, strike, outside corner. Nice pitch. 0-1 Younts. Nick Britt at first. Harrell at second. Stevens at third. 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Popped up. First base side. Over James. Nothing doing. Goes in the stands. 0-2. So the reclass junior Matfield quickly gets ahead of Augie Younts in a key at bat, but JT Inskeep waiting on deck. It's like you go from the Lion to the Bear. Pickoff attempt at third. A gutsy play. That ball goes in the outfield. This game's over. Nothing doing. Stevens scampers back. Inskeep lurking on deck, licking his chops. Loves to hit with the bases juiced. Pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Blocked by Corbin McLeod, the catcher. Nice block, 1-2. Basically a waste pitch. Tried a slider. And that bounced in there. That's going to make it 1-2 to Augie Younts. Ducks on the pond, 1 out. Another key situation in an otherwise tight game. Matfield throwing the baseball. Curveball swung on a miss, strike 3. Best curveball of the night, and he got him right there swinging. Matfield showing some real moxie out there. getting a tough hitter for the second out.
To the plate, the pitcher, number 21, JT Enski.
Here's the problem playing the Gators. You strike out Younts on a great curveball, 303 hitter, and now you got to deal with the JT Inskeep, 450. Curveball, strike one. Inskeep loves to hit with the bases juiced. Stevens on third, Harrell on second, Nick Britt on first. Second pitch, curveball, ground ball, shortstop, gobbled up by Kelly to first. Got him. Nice play again. Mitchell Kelly taken to the bank. Gators blow a huge opportunity to break this game open. We're through 5. Greenbrier Christian 2. Atlantic Shores nothing. We'll be right back.
There is one man that a billion people call the perfect man. PerfectManTruth.com shares the truth about this man with these facts.
The perfect man married a 6-year-old girl.
The perfect man was a slave owner and a slave dealer.
The perfect man raped women and gave others cover to rape also.
The perfect man beheaded 600 Jews at one time.
The perfect man had 11 wives, 9 at one time.
The perfect man tortured and killed unbelievers and taught others to do the same. Visit perfectmantruth.com to understand this dangerous political ideology and help us put up trailer signs in your city to educate others about this perfect man. If more people know the truth,
perhaps fewer people will want to be like the perfect man.
PerfectManTruth.com is solely responsible for the contents of this ad.
All right, we're back. Top 6. Playoff game. It's playoffs. Win and go home. Win and go home. Win and move on. Lose and go home. Top 6, 2-0 Gators. In for the Gators to pitch. Lights out closer Anthony Morton. He has been stellar the last 2 weeks of the season. First pitch, line drive, base hit by Corbin McLeod. And right away off after I'm singing the praises of Anthony Morton right off the bat, we get a single by Corbin McLeod. He's on first base. Nobody out. But regardless of that, Anthony Morton, their closer, started the season as a starter, had a lot of problems, all kinds of issues going on, was ineffective. Nichols moves into the bullpen.
And out to the plate, the right fielder, number 24, Dylan Cupp.
Did some middle relief, and in the past 2 weeks, he has been the closer, lights out for Pat Nichols out of the pen. Morton Sr., fastball, outside, falls behind Dylan Cupp, 1-0. Cupp, the right fielder tonight, junior, struck out and popped to third, 0 for 2. Morton throws in the 80s, and he's got a deadly breaking pitch. Morton delivers fastball low. 2-0 to Cupp. Corbin McLeod with a clean single, center field on first. Atlantic Shores running out of time, and they got to face Anthony Morton, who has been absolutely a nightmare to bat against in the past 2 weeks. Given nothing. Almost hit him. Knocks down Cupp. Morton's hat falls off. He wears number 6. Morton's hat falls off on that play. And he falls behind Cupp 3-0. So Corbin McLeod singled. He's at first base. I think this is only the second time in the game that Atlantic Shores has had their first base runner on, I believe. I'll have to check that. Morton, 3-0 pitch, high, ball 4. All right, so Morton has done it now in the last 2 weeks for Pat Nichols time and again. And first batter, base hit. McLeod, second batter, Cup, walks. That's going to put runners at first and second. Nobody out. And Chase James, 0 for 2 on the day, skied to center and hit into a 5-3 force play. That's going to bring battery mate Gavin Younts out to the mound, along with longtime pitching coach and longtime 8-year minor league pitcher Gary Lee. And Lee getting a scholarship, going to the University of Aiken, South Carolina. One of the best pitchers they ever had. Fine young man. Great pitching coach. And he's out there to talk to his fiery right-hander. Bailey Metella warming up in the pen. Left-hander freshman for Pat Nichols and Greenbrier Christian. There's a long chat with Morton. Gary trying to settle him down. And they want Metella to get time to warm up. So Gary Lee with that patented backwards moonwalk going to the dugout. Takes him about 7 minutes to get back there. He definitely practices that. You can't walk that slow. It's impossible. It's like walking up and down on an up escalator, or however you want to say it. Walking in place, you go nowhere. All right. James, first pitch, Morton, low, ball 1. That's 5 balls in a row now for Morton. This is what happened to him as a starter. He'd get discombobulated. We haven't seen it from Morton, though, out of the pen as a closer. 1-0 count to Chase James. Morton trying to get a pitch over. Fastball. Got it! Gets the call outside corner. James taken all the way, waiting for a strike. James, left-handed hitter. 0 for 2 on the night. Fly to center, grounded into a fielder's choice. Morton needed that strike. Now he sets, looks his runners back, delivers. Fastball, ground ball to J-Mac. Short to Britt for 1. Back to first, double play! Tailor-made double play. J-Mac to Britt, to JT Inskeep. 2 outs, just like that. 1 pitch. And the promising Atlantic Shores rally snuffed out.
Number 12, Eli Sawyers.
Tailor-made 4-6-3 double play, and that's going to bring up Eli Sawyers. James hitting into the 4-6-3 double play. That's a tough one for the Seahawks to swallow. And first pitch strike. They had Morton on the ropes. Double play got him out of it. Curveball high, 1-1. Second time the Seahawks have had a runner on third today, but always with 2 outs. Eli Sawyers. Swing and a miss. Fastball. 1-2. Sawyers 1 for 2 on the night. He singled and struck out swinging. Morton now 1 strike away from sitting down and getting to the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 GCA bottom 6th. Morton, 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Right back to Morton. He fields it. Flips to Inskeep. That's going to do it. A hit, a walk, and that's it. A goose egg up for Atlantic Shores Seahawks. We're through. 5.5. Gators coming up. They lead 2-0. Keep it right here.
Hey, this is Mark Livingstone with Cornerstone First Financial, and I need to tell you that we've just seen the largest single drop in mortgage interest rates in over a decade, allowing nearly 5 million homeowners to now save money on their mortgage. In fact, mortgage refinance applications have reached their highest level in 3 years as interest rates have plunged in the aftermath of the recent Fed meeting. What does this mean to you? With the average rate on the 30-year fixed now close to 4%, 4.9 million borrowers could likely qualify for a refinance and reduce their interest rate by at least 0.75 percentage point. At Cornerstone First, we guarantee to meet or beat any competitor on this very station, or we'll pay your mortgage for an entire year. Some restrictions apply. Our phone number is 866-625-1221. That's 866-625-1221. And our website is cornerstonefirst.com.
NMLS ID 183265, consumeraccess.org.
Who won that game? Wow.
Now stepping in for the Gators at the bottom of the sixth inning, the third baseman, number 24, Ethan Ott.
That's going to bring up Ethan Ott for Greenbrier Christian. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. And Ott, first pitch, pops it up, second baseman. Noah Eckert grabs it, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the sixth, quarterfinals, VISAA Division II playoffs. That's going to bring up Rylan Brown. Nick Matfield still in there. First pitch to Rylan Brown, curveball inside ball 1. Ethan Ott pops out to second baseman Eckert. And Rylan Brown 1 for 2 on the day. He's got the only 2 RBIs of the game. He had a 2-out, 2-run double in the first inning. And then he grounded into a fielder's choice. Matfield falls behind Brown 3-0 with another curveball. Matfield pitching his heart out tonight against his former teammates. Only 5 hits, 2 earned runs. 2-0 pitch, curveball, gets the corner. I'm sorry, there's a 3-0 pitch. And that's 3-1. Rylan Brown started the first base. Next pitch, curveball. Grounded, shortstop, gobbled up by Mitchell Kelly to first. Got him. Kelly looking very sharp out there at shortstop tonight. Gets it over to James. 2 outs. Downtown.
Now stepping to the plate, the catcher, number 8, Gavin Younts.
Grounds out to short. That's going to bring up catcher senior Gavin Younts. His last home game right here. First pitch, curveball, strike 1. Younts, senior. He'll graduate. If they win, they'll get 2 games at Petersburg at Virginia State University. And Younts grounded to third. Sawyer's up at the first 1-2-3 inning by Nick Matfield. And we're going to keep it right here, Colleen.
In the sixth inning is Gators 2 and Seahawks 0.
We're through 6. Atlantic Shores, they've only got 3 more outs. They need 2 runs to tie, 3 to go ahead, or they're going home. We're at Gatorland. This is the quarterfinals, first round of the playoffs. Winner goes to Virginia State University in Petersburg on Friday. Winner of that game plays on Saturday. Loser goes home. Anthony Morton back out on the mound. But I got to tell you, what a gutsy performance tonight. What a stellar outing by Nick Matfield against his former teammates. 6 innings pitched. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 2-run double in the first inning by downtown Rylan Brown. Was really the big hit of the game. They had 3 doubles in that inning. And one by Augie Younts. He got cut down in a pickle trying to get the third. But then Ronald Brown with the big hit, 2-run double, and that's been it. And Nick Matfield pitching a masterful game tonight. Little right-hander, mid-70s, maybe 76-mile-an-hour fastball, spots it. But, boy, this kid's got a real future. There's something about him you just really like when he's on the mound. He had one key situation where the game could have gotten blown open, which was last inning, bases juiced, 1 out, and the dangerous Augie Younts and JT Yinsky coming up. He got Augie Younts on a swinging strike 3 on a 2-2 curveball, and then he got Inskeep to ground out to shortstop Mitchell Kelly. So that's where we stand, going to the top of 7th. Last 3 outs for the Seahawks. GCA 2, Atlantic Shores nothing. So the Seahawks have to face closer Anthony Morton. Had a little hiccup there in the 6th inning, but he got out of it with the big double play. And Nick Matfield leading off first pitch, fastball, strike 1. Now, Matfield's got to help himself here.
Morton, curveball, ball, outside. Evens the count at 1. No outs. Atlantic Shores needs a base runner. Morton low, 2-1. Bailey Metella, freshman left-hander, warming up for Pat Nichols in the Gators bullpen. No action, obviously, for Atlantic Shores. Morton, ground ball, shortstop. Nick Britt, first base, 1 out. Scored 6-3.
The center fielder, number 14, Chance Atkins.
Seahawks down to their last 2 outs. They played a great game here tonight on the road as a number 7 seed. But they need to get something going, and that's going to bring up Chase Atkins, 0 for 2 on the day, lined out to center and got on an error by third baseman Ethan Ott. JT Inskeep went to first. Morton delivers. Curveball, strike 1 call. Caught the black, 1-1 to Chase Atkins. Seahawks need a base runner to get something going. Morton fires, popped up behind the plate. Younts, got it, 2 outs. Atlantic Shores down to their last out, and that's going to be nope, looks like a pinch hitter. Number 10? No. Number 10, who is that? We're going to find out here for you in a minute. Nick Eckert, right?
Pinch hitting number 10, Noah Eckert.
All right, Nick Eckert is going to pinch hit. He was at second base. First pitch fastball, strike 1. Eckert was at first base. He was DH'd for by Justin Brown, who struck out and singled. Eckert now getting a chance to bat. Last chance for Atlantic Shores. Morton, curveball, swung and a miss, strike 2. Seahawks down to their last strike. 1 more strike. GC goes to Petersburg. Morton delivers. Fastball, swung and a miss, strike 3. Ball game. Gators win. 2-0. They're going to Petersburg in the semifinals. Final score right here in Gatorland at Lavelle Field. Greenbrier Christian, the 2nd seed. They did what they had to do. They shut out Atlantic Shores 2-0. But I tell you what, Atlantic Shores has nothing to be ashamed of tonight. They played a great game, and they were right there. They had several chances, couldn't get the big hit when they needed it. They had base runners on. So they have nothing to be ashamed of, but their season has come to an end. Final score in Gatorland at Lavelle Field in Chesapeake. Greenbrier Christian Academy Gators 2. Atlantic Shores Seahawks 0. Division II quarterfinals of the playoffs. Atlantic Shores goes home. Gators go to Petersburg Friday night. We don't know who they'll play, but as soon as we know, we'll tweet it out. Really a great game tonight by both teams. Very sharp. And they'll be going to Shepherd Stadium, home of Virginia State University in Petersburg, Virginia. A couple hours away. So the Gators, final score, they win it 2-0. They move on. And for the first time in 3 years of coaching the Gators, Pat Nichols wins a state playoff game. His first 2 years, he got defeated right here at home by this team, Atlantic Shores. And now Pat Nichols, a happy coach, gets the big win for his first win in a state playoff game. And he's going to be facing somebody at Shepherd Stadium at Virginia State University. Final score, GCA 2, Atlantic Shores 0. A lot of intrigue in this game. For the Gators, the line score, Gators 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. Atlantic Shores, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Tight game the whole way. For Greenbrier Christian, Nick Britt, shortstop, 0 for 2. Augie Younts, 1 for 3 on the night. JT Inskeep, 0 for 3 on the night. Ethan Ott, 2 for 3, got his hitting shoes back on. Downtown Ryland Brown, 1 for 3. He's the hero of the game. He hit the big 2-out double, 2 RBIs, both RBIs
winning the game. That was way back in the first inning. Gavin Younts 0 for 3. J-Mac 0 for 2. Josh Stevens 1 for 2. Harrell 0 for 2 for Greenbrier Christian. And for Atlantic Shores Christian, ASC, Seahawks, Mitchell Kelly, who played a great shortstop tonight, went 1 for 3. Kid's got a nice pair of hands, very soft. Pantak, left fielder, 0 for 3. The catcher, McLeod, got 2 hits. He went 2 for 3, led them in hitting. Cup 0 for 2. James 0 for 3. Sawyers 1 for 3. Matfield 0 for 3. Atkins 0 for 3. And Brown 1 for 3. And then Nick Eckert 0 for 1. But I got to tell you, you look at the pitching lines. Great game for the junior, Nick Matfield, facing his old team. Kind of a rivalry game, a lot of intrigue going on. And Matfield, not an overpowering kid, but a great curveball, spots his fastball, and really pitched his heart out tonight for his coach and his team. They call it family, and you can see why. Matfield going 6 innings. He threw 89 pitches, 57 of them for strikes. Going 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, just 1 walk and 1 strikeout. And the big inning was the 6th inning, where the bases were loaded with Augie Younts and JT Inskeep coming up, 2 of the most dangerous hitters on the Gators. He struck out Younts and coaxed Inskeep into a ground ball to shortstop, and that did it. Kept them in the game, but that was simply not enough. Getting the save tonight for GCA again, Anthony Morton. He's been the man. He's been the closer coming out of the pen. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, a walk, 1 strikeout. JT Inskeep, a dominating game tonight. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts. JT Inskeep, a dominating performance. And if Greenbrier Christian can come back, or if they can go to Petersburg and win on Friday night, we don't know who they'll play, we don't know who they'll pitch. But if they can win the game on Friday night, likely Inskeep will pitch again on Saturday because he's done. Season's over, win or lose, that's it. So Inskeep likely to come back on Saturday for Greenbrier Christian, and that's going to be his final game as a Gator. He's been here a long time. That's going to be his final game. Win or lose, he goes to VMI for the summer, and that'll be the end of JT Inskeep, his tenure with GCA gone. But what a great game tonight. What a great high school baseball playoff game. This is really what it's all about. Atlantic Shores overmatched position by position on paper. Greenbrier Christian better hitting, better fielding, better arms, bigger players, better pitchers. Everything was better on paper. But you know when the game's on paper, right? You got to play the game. You got to play the game. Papers don't win games. You're only good as your record. And Atlantic Shores Christian and their very animated, fiery coach, Phil Kojak, really's got something going here. Because they came in as the 7th seed and facing Greenbrier's ace against basically a pitcher that GCA didn't play a lot when he was a junior here last season. Didn't get a lot of opportunity. So Matfield saying, I've had enough, I'm going to go somewhere else. Coaches, he didn't feel believed in him or gave him the opportunity. Kicked him to the curb, whatever language you want to use. But he flew the coop, went to Atlantic Shores, came back against his old team in a playoff game, and pitched his guts out. In a great game. Pat Nichols getting his first playoff win here at home, and his first playoff win as the head coach of Greenbrier Christian Academy. So that's it. You're on the John Fredericks Radio Network. We'll be Trucking the Truth tomorrow at 6 a.m. Tune us in. You've got my app where Trump Nation comes to talk in the morning. That is it from Gatorland here at LaVelle Field in Chesapeake. We'll see you Friday night in Petersburg as we follow the Gators to their championship season. I don't know who they're playing. I don't know what time it is. But I do know we're going to Petersburg. Thanks for joining us tonight. Go Gators. Final score, GCA 2, Atlantic Shores nothing. They move on. Atlantic Shores Christian Seahawks go home after really playing a very gutsy game. But the Gators just too much. Rylan Brown, hit of the game, 2-run double, 2 outs, first inning. That's all the Gators and JT Inskeep and their new closer, Anthony Morton, needed, both seniors, lights out. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. on the John Fredericks Radio Network. For you baseball fans, you got to tune us in sometime Friday night, live from Petersburg and Shepherd Stadium. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow. I want to thank Colleen back in the studio for running the baseball game. I want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. You're on the John Fredericks Radio Network. Tomorrow, 6 a.m., Trucking the Truth. See you there.
You've been listening to a live broadcast of Greenbrier Christian Academy Gators Baseball on the Lighthouse, WPMH, AM 1010 and 100.1 FM. Thanks for listening. We now resume our regular programming.